Hey everybody, welcome. So today we're going to be doing a review on Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Stephen King, does he even need an introduction? He is one of the best-selling writers ever. I think he might actually be the best-selling author ever. But this is his second book he wrote. He wrote this after he wrote Carrie. I think these are pretty on par with each other. I like them about the same, equally. I definitely do like his third book he wrote, much better, The Shining. I think this is much better than Carrie or Salem's Lot or Pet Sematary. He wrote this one a little later. I like that one a lot too, but I think this one is pretty good for books by him. The first maybe 10 years he was writing, he just came out with home run after home run after home run. He came out with things like Carrie, Salem's Lot, Pet Sematary, The Shining. He came out with Thinner. I like that one a lot. He came out with The Long Walk, like that one. The Stand, haven't read that one. I do have it in my backlog right now, but I just haven't gotten the chance to read it yet. But he is a very popular writer, and he writes horror novels. So this one, it follows around the main character Ben as he goes back to Salem's Lot, where he grew up for some of his childhood. He's a writer, like a lot of Stephen King's characters are. He likes to talk about writers because he's a writer himself. But it follows Ben as he goes to Jerusalem's Lot, commonly called Salem's Lot by the people who live there. And there is a house that some guy hung himself, or I think it's actually hanged when you so he hanged himself and shot his wife in the face with a shotgun. So Ben came over to write a book about that house, and it is very good. It's a vampire story, which I'm not the biggest fan of vampires. I'm not the biggest fan of classic monsters like Frankenstein, mummies, vampires. Not a huge fan, but he does write this Salem's Lot very well, very grounded characters. Pretty good length, I'd say. It's almost 500 pages. It's about 440 pages. And the ending, it's pretty alright. You can definitely tell. And a lot of people complain about Stephen King's endings, especially with It. That ending sucked. And Pet Sematary, the ending for this book, is pretty bad. But I think some of his earlier stuff, like Carrie, Salem's Lot, and The Shining, I think they have pretty alright endings. I'd pick this up if you want a quicker read. It definitely goes by pretty quick. It's a good story. Very grounded characters. Good. I always like books that can have, you can see the characters when they're happy, and it's not just very gruesome and edgy and things like that. So this book is very, it's not as violent as some of his other books, but still, it's not for the squeamish. There is a few depictions that aren't so wonderful, but that's what you get with Stephen King. You take the good with the bad. Good starts, usually good middles, okay endings, sometimes bad endings. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick review. There is a review coming for the Walking Dead comic book soon. I'm in the middle of reading that. It's massive. But yeah, look out for that, and yeah, have a good one.